Welcome back to Steve Robb Reviews and welcome back to Northern Ontario. Today I've got a project that I've had on the go now for a couple of years. I finally got around to finishing it. I'll put a link at the end here, one of them boxes that shows exactly how I did all this. But well, I'm going to take you off the tripod and I'm going to show you this solar light system that I put together myself. And I reused an old aluminum frame that I had here for a light that goes down the barbecue, and I've switched it out with a new light. So I'll bring you off the tripod here and I'll show you exactly what's going on and how easy it is. You could actually make one of these yourself. Well, this is the whole setup right here. I'll start off with I've got a lawn tractor battery in here, and I use this for my diesel log splitter as well. So this battery will stay charged all the time, and when I need it, I don't have to worry about bringing one up. I can just take this one out and put it in the log splitter. So this is the setup in here, and this is the charge controller here, and it's very easy to set up. I just got this on a little bit of a track in here. I've already got the battery cables hooked up. I mean, this is so easy to do. You just hook up your solar panel wires, black and white here, and then you put up your load, which is here, which would be the light. So let's go over to this rig I got set up here. Now this is an existing panel I had on before. Like I said, I had like a little bit of a pole mount that come down with a light, an LED light for the barbecue at nighttime. So now it's a little bit different. So I got this solar panel here, which is about a 2 watt, and then I've got 3 5 watts. And I'm going to show you exactly how I put them all together. But I use this existing aluminum rail that I had set up. And as you can see here, I just used a hunk of 2x4. Made sure I mitered it off at a 45, you know, and put it inside there, like you can see right there. And it's good and sturdy. And this is the back side of it here, and there's the 12 volt light socket. Now this right here, like I showed before, is a light sensor. So when it gets dark, this will turn on the light. So this is the setup that I got here, and the wiring is really easy. You just tie all your black and your white wires together for your solar panels, and they come down to the end here, and you see I got 2 here. One goes for the bulb and the other 2 go for the solar panel. Very easy to set up, and all I have to do is just mount it right over here and put the light on, and this jar that you can see there screws into there, and actually it's just a dollar store jar, just screws inside there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it all set up, and then I'm going to bring you back at nighttime and show you the light that it does, because this rig here is exactly what I'm looking for. So it goes on at sunset, shuts off at sunrise. Well, here we go. It's nighttime, and you could see how bright that is. I mean, I can't see how anybody could not barbecue, and it's pretty dark out here. And yeah, you can see the brightness there, and got the battery all put inside. So I mean, yeah, it's bright enough that you could barbecue here. Now it's 9:45 at night, so it's not completely dark. But I knew when I come out here, if it was completely dark, that it would be maybe too dark to even film. But as you could tell here, yeah, that is super bright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to monitor the voltage in the morning and see what the voltage actually is. And I can regulate through the charge controller how many hours this will stay on at night, as well as through the light sensor. So I'll bring you back in the morning because the mosquitoes are out. Well, it's the next morning, and there's the voltage right there, And I just thought I'd give you a better look at it's all installed, and you can see how that's fastened there. Just got 3 along the top and a couple along the bottom there, and that's pretty much it right there. I mean, the sun isn't even come across yet to hit the panels yet. So I ran it for 2 hours last night, and the only thing that I'm going to do that's a little bit different is I am going to put a switch on this. I do have a waterproof switch I'm going to get, and it's so easy to put in. I'm just going to tap into the light module switch, and I'm going to run a cable along here, and I'm going to have a waterproof switch off on. And it's very efficient. Now, I was surprised how bright that 7-watt LED 12-volt bulb is. That's just incredible, and it hardly uses any power at all. And I'm pretty much impressed with how the system turned out. And you know, for 3 5-watt panels, and I believe this one here is about a 2 or 2.5 watt, it's just going to work out terrific. Because you know, when I come out here at around midnight and the whole deck is all lit up, and I thought that's exactly what I need. So there it is right there. Okay, so this is a follow-up of another video I did a little while ago about me using my rotary hammer drill to take the tops off of these rocks here, so my lawn tractor wouldn't, the blade wouldn't hit it, and it worked out fantastic. And that's the one right there, and the other one is right here. And now I can go across, no problem. And you know, I should have done this years ago. Well, thanks for joining me here today. And you know, I like to have some experiments where, you know, I try to test my own abilities on what I can do and present, you know, some ideas for my audience so they could actually duplicate stuff like this. Like I said at the end here, I'm going to put one of them boxes at the end of the video where you can see how I did the testing for this module setup right here and all the math that goes into it. And you know, for a little project like this, I think most people can handle something like this. I mean, even if you wanted to build the whole structure out of wood, that's fine. You know, just that I had an existing, you know, a couple of rails of aluminum. And, you know, if you're thinking about getting into solar, well, really, you know, there's only 2 wires. You got your negative and your positive. And, you know, they're black and red. Now, I didn't know I mentioned white here. I should have said red, but you know, I ran out of red on this particular project, and I substituted the red with white. So what do I say? Yeah, I say white. So, but yeah, it's not like a 120 volt circuit. It's you know, the ground is black and positive is red. So thanks for joining me here today, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll do my best in answering. And come back again next time. And if you haven't seen this channel before, you're welcome to subscribe and see some more interesting projects that I like to do. Cheers.